Hello, good evening, and welcome to Stone Monkey Radio. Hello, good evening, and welcome. I did it again. I fucked up. Oh my god, I fucked up. Why did I do this? I did it again. I fixed it.
Yeah.
I did the thing. I listen to Dum Diddy while it's going on because I like that tune, and it also helps me know when to go live and do the thing go live rather than leaving it like 20 seconds of random silence. Hi, Kelly. Hello, I be the trans girl. How are you doing? I hope that you are well. Welcome, welcome, welcome all. We have a fee.
Me?
A you. I believe
Moi?
there is a squeaky Steph somewhere around.
I'm in the background playing on a PlayStation Vita.
A very good console.
It
Massively
is very
underrated. Horribly treated by the manufacturer.
good. Yeah, I might do a gym position on it.
Do it. Hello, Sintama. How are you doing? I hope that you are all well. Oh, Kalaji is very, very well. Also, damn exhausted. Abby is very sleepy. Hashtag relatable. But I did do a big clean. Watch me fuck this all up. I did a big clean, and I've rearranged some stuff, and now, ooh, I have a new shelf next to me. Ooh, it has lots of cool junk on it. Ooh, and also Skylinks is stamping on barricade because that's what you do with the cops. There we go. So tonight I'm gonna play some Deep Rock Galactic. I don't know what's going on. I know what's happening. Boopity boop. I have a little bit of work to do with my my scout. They're level 24 or 25 before they prestige again. And once that's done, I'll be able to move on to someone else, I guess. I am currently at 53 of 100 on the season pass, and they estimate that this new season is probably going to start sometime in April. So if I want all the things, I have to get it all done before April. But luckily I didn't have to pay for it. That's the important thing. Hello, Starfire. How are you doing? I hope that you are very well. Dom was saying, Steph, I bought Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise on your recommendation.
Oh, nice. That game is bloody excellent.
Tell us about.
I love that game. It's basically just Yakuza, but with a-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Nothing more you could want. And then he makes a cocktail, and he says you are already drunk.
Oh, it's the already drunk game.
Yeah, because in the anime, he says you are already dead, because he punches people in special pressure points. And it makes the reds glow up seconds later. So he punches them, and then he says you're already dead. And then in the game, he makes a drink, and it says you're already drunk. When that happened, I actually stood up. I stood up and went, ah! In delight.
I should watch Fist of the North Star.
I like being delighted.
You are delightful.
Oh.
If I was a star, I'd have two of those fists.
Yeah, you could be fisting the North Star. Elbow deep in the North Star. There you go.
So you're saying that what I'm doing is I'm letting the polycule down by not being a star?
You are a star. You're just not fisting the North Star.
Aldrich Cypher's here.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, salut.
Phil wants to know if any of us have tried Storybook Brawl. She says it's the best auto battler game she's played, and just gorgeous to look at, and genuinely free to play.
What? I have not. It sounds interesting.
But it's called Storybook Brawl, and you could Google it with your little kitten paws.
Tapping with my paws as I speak.
Yeah? Also, St. Dharma says it's awesome you defy tradition by calling me a husband instead of partner. I get to be a husband and a girlfriend simultaneously, and I would love to explain that to the cis-hets.
Hub friend.
It It's on Steam.
Yeah. I like calling you my husband to people and then daring them to watch them.
Glaring at them.
So far, they've just had a lot of, oh, I didn't know you were married again.
Thought you swore off that because of how terribly it went. Well,
Look.
Fucked up.
First marriage is always a test marriage. That's my rule now. I've decided.
I can't remember my Steam login.
Well, maybe don't say it out loud on the stream.
I can't say it out loud. That would require me to know it.
Well, let's see. It's usually like first name, bunch of numbers.
Feast of the North Star.
Feast of the North Star.
Oh, that's good.
That's not it, but it should have been.
And that's why you can't remember it, because it wasn't as cool as that.
I have surely decimated that little chew necklace bottom bit.
Oh, num 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 num.
Oh,
What
no.
if chewed him? Got
It was
chewed.
such a good chew, but I've chewed it now.
You've chewed the crappens out of it. The sweet many heckens has been chewed from without it. There's no heckens left. Not a single hecken.
Hi, Nerd.
Hello! Hello, Thousand Young! Kelly's asking what platform I'm playing on. I am playing on Xbox Game Pass, so live arcade. Is it live? Live, not live
Picture it.
arcade.
It's brown and the label's green with a white plus. Why am I losing the words for things today? I forgot what a train ticket was yesterday, and I was talking to Laura, and I was like, it's an orange card with yellow stripes.
Oh,
The
what
font's
did it
bad.
be? It's like when you forgot what a washing machine was called and you called it a wetter.
It is a wetter.
And now you just call it a wetter as a matter of course. It's adorable.
Well, tell me I'm wrong. There's the wetter and the dryer.
Yeah. That is correct.
My knee still hurts, by the way.
Has Fee not kissed it better yet?
Stacked it. I fell over outside, tripping on a curb. I felt foolish. My knee is grazed.
You were on the floor outside a little Tesco late at night.
Right?
We've all been there.
That-
So British.
Right?
Yeah. Starting a brawl
Russell
outside of a
McCall
Greg's.
seen me, I'd be in a little picture in the top right-hand corner of a binging Britain story.
Yep. You'd be the headline image for Broken Britain.
Right? God, Britain loves alliteration. I bet
Yeah.
the tabloids creamed their jeans when they realised they could call it Brexit. Brexit Britain. Bonkers Britain. Binge Britain. They love it.
They do.
If it begins with a B and it can be applied to Britain.
Before you get in the bath.
Nah.
They also love bonkers and bojo.
Am I going to hear a little scream when you get in the bath because you've not put anything on your little skin knee?
Well, what am I going to put on my little skin knee?
Could ask James for a little waterproof plaster. We've got some kids ones. I reckon if you put like 4 of them together.
You want me to go downstairs and be like, Jaja, can you put a plaster on my knee?
Yes. Now you've said it like that.
I do kind of want to go down and put a plaster on my knee.
I can't believe that
I have that out. Gee.
you unionised against me and didn't count out to red grapes.
Did you get green grapes?
Yeah, do you want to go fetch them?
Yes, please. Could I have a monster and green grapes and sausages, please?
Didn't get sausages.
Oh. I'm
Shameful.
gonna eat quavers in the bath. That's my plan.
It's what Colin would have wanted.
Hell yeah.
Who?
Colin Curley!
Yeah, in the 90s, Quavers was advertised by a
Lenny
bulldog
Henry.
in a yellow zoot suit. And it was
Voiced
voiced,
by
was he
Lenny.
voiced by Lenny Henry.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, Quavers, I love them. Oh, I like eating quakers.
Yeah. And then he cheated on Dawn French, so fuck him.
Oh no.
What?
Lenny Henry and Dawn French used to be married.
Dirty cheat.
He did a dirty cheat with
Oh no, you're selling tiny chaoses.
yeah.
I'm losing the bin balancing act. Bin's full.
One
Now
of
it's
us
a
should
balance
just
game.
empty the bin.
It's
That's
broken
balance.
Binton.
Right, well, I'm gonna balance my little butt downstairs to get you your little bath snacks.
Okay.
So you can eat grapes in the bath like you're
Oh, it's gonna be brilliant.
decadent or
Ow,
Roman
fuck, ow.
Empress.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're gonna be really impressed with yourself.
That was a good one. No, don't look at me like that. That was a good one.
It feels hollow now.
You got a full wheeze.
It felt
Possibly
mocking.
two.
It wasn't mocking. It was good.
Jen,
Hello.
did that sound mocking to you?
It was.
Just poke him in the knee if you thought it was mocking.
I could go poke them in the knee. I'm gonna go and not do that.
I wouldn't.
Oh gosh, I can hear James agreeing with them in the distance. I'm gonna go and get grapes before I get any more problems. They can't cause problems if they're eating grapes.
You say that.
They can cause fewer problems.
You say that. Oh, I'm gonna die. I didn't die. It's okay.
Bath's still filling a bit. Put in some bubble bath. Drumstick squishes bubble bath. No
Ooh.
less.
Look at you.
Right, I love drumsticks.
All fancy.
Oh, Galadriel. No.
What
I'm
do?
gonna be. I'm living my most adorable life.
That's you. You are living deliciously.
Mm-hmm. Doing my best to be a good housewife when my legs aren't fucked.
Yep.
My legs are itchy as well. I wore leggings for too long. If I
Oh,
do
no.
that, my ridiculously sensitive but beautifully porcelain skin gets irritated.
You are too fragile for this world.
I really am. The amount of
soft.
skin allergies I have, and then life-threatening food allergies.
Who let this happen?
Right? I shouldn't be alive.
Demand to speak to Life's manager.
Teetering on the brink.
Yeah. That me also.
Mm-hmm.
The number of times I should have died.
Right?
Usually because of my own stupid fucking fault, but... And then you throw in all the skin irritation.
Right?
Who allowed this shit? And people believe in an intelligent design. There's nothing intelligent about my design.
Yeah, there ain't nothing intelligent about this design.
I'm not even ergonomic,
Oh my god, the human body isn't even ergonomic.
No?
right?
It's not built good.
Ergonomic.
Ah,
How I feel
Uh-oh.
most of the time with it. Excuse me, guys.
okay.
Sandama, I feel very positively about toaster bath bombs. I also appreciate hairdryer bath bombs.
What smell are they?
I don't think the smell is as important as the,
The result.
yeah.
I bet they smell like burning hair. The sound of silence. Oh, beeping more appropriately.
you could be any casting class, which casting class would you be?
I don't know much about the casting classes. I find I was too afraid to pick one to play myself because I thought they'd be really complicated. So I tend to play like very basic hitty. You have two or three things. You do a hitty. The one time I tried to play a rogue, I was absolutely ruined by a cruel DM. I'm joking. They were lovely.
Right.
I was, absolutely.
St. Dama, we got PO boxes for days.
Oh, we
Steph
do.
has a UK one and a US one. And
Laura's
then
got
Clara
one.
has a US one and Laura has a UK one.
Next time, let's go somewhere nice.
And I use Laura's. Not that anyone's ever sent me anything.
Caladra's going to say druid because she's a fucking furry.
I've been a druid.
I want to be a sorcerer. I just want something handed to me. I just think that'd be nice if I could just have lightning but not have to apply myself to get it.
I played a dildo whittling druid once.
I enjoyed the dildo whittling druid.
Yeah, she was fun. I think there should be more dildo whittling druids. There, I said it.
You did, and I agree. Thousand Young says I play bad 9.5784 times out of 10. That's a lot of times.
That is.
That's more than once.
Everyone's got to flirt with the bar staff. Consensually.
Secondary objective has been achieved. Bonus will be transferred to your accounts on mission completion.
I ordered a resupply.
Supplies are on the way.
Cal's about to play as a Grave Domain cleric in her Dirt Friends new campaign.
Yeah?
And she's fucking psyched about it.
Check, yeah.
Time to restock.
Also in Binky news,
Hmm.
when he's like huddling along to do something,
Grabbing ammo.
Hmm.
he tries to say, I'm coming. But
Yay.
he says my coming because I'm and my are meaningless to a child.
I mean, they're the same
They both mean self.
syllables.
But yeah, instead of saying coming, it says domain.
I'm getting a rat.
Which, when you hear a child say it, it's just my domain. Binky has a tiny domain.
Aww.
My domain.
Tiny domain of all of you tiny surveys.
Oh, you can have Dominion. You're soft and good.
Stay by my side, Pasco.
I think he's a bit young to be playing Dominion.
This place is almost nice.
If that child wants a domain,
Oh, he can have a Dominion?
yeah.
I just don't think he should necessarily play Dominion. There's a lot of card drafting. There's a lot of, a lot of deck building. A lot of concepts for a small sir to grasp. Oh, this is the one I foolishly moved. Huh, I see. I see what to do.
I just had an impressively stupid thought.
Yeah?
There's some cocodamol sitting out,
Yeah?
and I can't have paracetamol. I'm allergic.
Yes.
But for a brief moment, I was like, what if I just nibbled the end off and I got the 30 milligrams of codeine and not the, 500 milligrams of paracetamol?
Mm. Mm-hmm. You're gonna go for the paracetamol end, other than the codeine end.
Yeah, what if I just lick all the codeine off the end?
Hmm.
Oh, no.
Kellogg's codeine snacks.
Help me mind this. Where is that damn mule?
Blip, 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 blip.
Blip, 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 blip.
Is Steph still there?
No, they've kittened off to the bath.
They've kittened off to the bath. I need to remember to ask them if they remember shredded wheat adverts of the 1990s.
I said that I was going to grant them peace. I can just go and ask them.
Nah, it's fine. Let them have their peace. Thank you, Sintama, for the sub. Januk. Merci. All of your support is very much appreciated. Oh, I can just go, huh? Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Ollie, come here. Resupply ordered.
Supply drop has been ordered and is on the way. Nitro has been withdrawn. The supply pod is inbound.
Resupply pod is here. Everybody takes ammunition.
Everybody was getting resupplied.
Resupply arrived. Go restock. I need you here.
Boink. All my stuff is going in the thingy. La 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 la.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The mules are heading back.
Oh, I've shown Steph TikTok.
Pod fixed.
They believe that that's a young person's game.
Deposits on the side of the
They tisk and shake their head at my shenanigans.
They're younger than me. How can they be?
Now to get the pod working. First,
I watch TikTok. TikTok's great.
between the pod and the
I don't understand why they don't enjoy the dopamine slot machine.
Dopamine slot machine's amazing, especially once you get assigned your niche.
Right? I'm enjoying my niche.
Yeah.
I don't fully understand it sometimes. I don't know why I keep getting witches, but they seem delightful.
Because other people like you like witches.
initiated. Do not leave the triangle.
I get a lot of gays.
Lose the connection.
I get a lot of autism, a lot of ADHD, a lot of trans,
Yep.
an awful lot of queer of all sorts. I get polyamory, I get kink.
Yep. Do you get gay weightlifters?
No.
Oh, I get really hench girls.
Ooh. Have you expressed an interest in very hench girls?
I have an interest in looking like one.
What about looking at one?
I get a lot of non-binary people.
Yeah, I get a lot of non-binary people. I get a lot of asexuals, and aromantics, and demi-romantics,
Oh, I
and
don't get
demisexuals.
those. I get quite a few SCPs and quite a few ferrets.
Ooh, I like the SCPs. They find me very rarely, but when I get them, I do enjoy them. Occasionally, like Laura and I have almost entirely synchronized TikToks.
Mine always get thirstier after Echo's visited.
Yep, they sense the thirst proximity.
I'm sad that I'm not buff.
Control reestablished.
Well,
I used to
I
at
mean,
least be able to run 5k, but I've just got more depressed since then, and now I can barely run a bath.
you run an excellent bath. I have been doing weightlifting recently, and I am starting to get some arms.
Ooh, you've been throwing that kettlebell around.
I have.
Have arrived. Get them
I bet you'll be able to ring kettle so good.
5 poor feet.
I got a gun the other day.
I love this grappling.
What?
I got a gun now. I showed it.
Nice.
Mm.
Watch and learn.
It is I, the gun show. Hello.
fuel cells
Ooh.
connected. Now you just need to
Kel has started working with a personal trainer and is hoping to contribute arms. I am very, very excited at Swole Buff Lady Kel.
I mean, Cal is already top tier. Awesome. But yeah, I imagine if you're into big muscles,
expecting an increase in hostiles.
especially if you want to be thrown about by a Cal, I imagine that would be very appealing. Do you want to be thrown around by Cal? Yeah. Also like, oh shucks. Yep. I will 100% give a reference for hotness to Cal.
Mm-hmm. Tall.
Yeah, I know that is a thing you like.
High in tallness.
Muscle dykes, la 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 la.
Like regular dykes, but stronger.
Okay. There's nothing wrong with being a soft dyke though.
You're almost there.
I'm very soft.
I enjoy softness.
I know.
And henchness. And smallness.
You enjoy all of the things.
I'm
Oh.
ambidextrous.
You are. All of the gays. A little bit of all of the gays all of the time. Boomity boom boom.
Cells fully charged. Drop pod engine
Whoop.
powering up. Hold your ground. We're almost ready to pull you and the goods out.
Here we go.
Ready to kill some more crates.
And mo. No. Me me meow 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 me 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 me.
Tried to crack my back.
Yeah?
All I did was made it aware of the fact it wasn't having a nice time.
Oh no.
Calculating orbital trajectory.
That's rude. It should be having a nice time.
Cantangerous Dom's here. We can have a
Hello.
nice time about that.
Welcome.
Powering radiation shield.
The dog's gone to sleep.
Oh, is it doing tiny snores?
Currently sleeping on Steph's collar that they took off to get in the bath. Because
Comes
Steph
up.
is put a shut door between Ember and her ward.
Oh.
What's she meant to herd now? I love that the dog has just dead ass decided that her main job before anything else is Steph herding.
Are you saying that Ember's a Stefford?
She is a quarter German Steph herd.
Is she gonna get a tiny little crook?
I am ashamed that she doesn't already have one.
Why doesn't she have a tiny crook? She's the shepherd dog, and now a Stefford dog.
Oh, I can hear Damien behaving from here.
No. Ooh, I got a new armor skin. Will it be as good as the one I've got? Who knows? Blip, 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 blip.
Blip, 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 blip.
An armor skin or was it a weapon skin? Oh, I haven't claimed it yet. Yeah, armor paint job. Armor paint job, I am. Yay!
Way!
Yay! Oh, it's that one. Ew! No, it's not as good. I like that one I've got. Regal. I'm a regal eagle. Where do we go next?
For an ice cream!
Ice cream. Okay, glacial strata. And I guess I'll do point extraction, point extraction. Extraction to a point. Blip, 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 blip.
Yes. Gonna give this a little clean.
Kel saying, when you love everything, you'll never be disappointed.
I am disappointed by other things instead. I don't have any snacks right now.
What? That's so disappointing.
Crushing. I have a drink, but it's not within comfortable arm's reach.
What?
Like I have to stretch.
That's homophobia at the very least.
Gutting. My back's a little sore. My human frame, it fails.
It's just rude. So Dom was saying, I've got this game on PS4. You should play it. It's good. Unfortunately, I don't think it has crossplay with anything apart from Xbox, so... Not that I tend to play this with other people very often.
I've seen you playing with Laura.
I play with Laura, but I don't, like, that's not, like, an often thing. Oh god, what's that?
Need an excuse
What
to-
the fuck just happened? Ah! Okay, well I'm not touching that anymore.
You're right, Cynic, I am being oppressed.
You are. Why would someone oppress you? That's rude.
Also, because Steph's got, like, that show coming up this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so of course my skin had to start acting up.
Your skin being rude.
It did, so I got some face wash and I've been being extra good.
Yeah?
So anyway, that's worse now.
Oh.
Come here, you blind tin can.
Well, that's even ruder. Why would it do this to you?
Ill manners.
Ill manners, at the very least.
I'll say that its manners are ill.
Yeah? It weren't brought up proper. Ooh, penguins.
Penguins.
Yeah, they're good they are. Uh-oh, someone's being rude.
Not me, I'm being good.
You are good, you're very good. You get head pats.
Yeah. I'm just giving this colour a tiny cleaning.
Yeah,
It
a
doesn't
fiending.
Moscow, come here.
A fiending.
You're preening.
Yeah, I was trying to make it like good, but it's already fine, so
Jingle jingle.
you reckon?
I do.
Yeah.
There has been a reckoning, and I reckoned this.
Oh, alright.
Yeah.
Feel much better now. Follow me.
Follow me. Gdzie to go next? Also, what? Oh god. I was like, what's the secondary objective on this? Because I haven't seen whatever it is. Of course I haven't. It's fucking fossils. So suck. So bad.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And simultaneously low?
Yes.
Gracious.
Yep. And also, they're really poncy about it while they do it. They're like a Dyson Airblade.
I like them, but I don't know if they're all that superior.
They're not. In tests, they're not.
Swarm! I repeat, swarm!
Swarm? Who Who would do such a thing? Rudeness, I say. No manners. Swarming round here.
A to D, skipping B and C.
I have found my first fossil of a possible 10 required.
You haven't fun yet?
I mean, I'm playing Deep Rock Galactic. I'm at least being satisfied by the fact that I'm making progress. Satisfactory. Yeah, I do. Laura K. Bus has done a subscription. Heck,
Laura K. Beans!
my wifington.
That's your
Wifing real
wallet.
good. What's my little wife like? My wifey woo.
Oh.
My
Cal's
missus.
back,
Oh no.
I
Thank you for
hope
coming. It was lovely
back
to
to
see you
itself.
again. Always lovely. Blip 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 blip. Running around. I sense there's a Praetorian nearby. How could you like a Praetorian? That's almost like saying they're a pre-Tory.
Oh no.
Right? Imagine that. That's the worst thing. Yeet! Self-yeet! Right, 3 fossils.
Go! Get to work!
Bloop, 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 bloop. Right, so I've got... Oh, that's an oppressor. Oh dear. It was not, in fact, a Praetorian.
Light!
Bloop, 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 bloop. Hello there, big friend.
Throw grenade!
Yeah, there we go. Kickies. Oh.
I need you here.
Thanks, Bosco. Right. I've got enough nitro for a supply drop, so I'm not too bothered about nitro right now.
See you,
Oop.
suckers.
And I did not see them. Man. Yeet!
Light.
Yeet.
I
In this
yoked myself.
economy-
In this economy, I yoked myself.
Wow.
Well, you know, we don't have the American healthcare system so in this game, so I don't feel too bad about yeeting myself.
Well, I mean, in the grand scheme of things,
Yeah,
as long as you don't have to pay for that,
exactly.
it's probably fine.
Yeah, probably. Blip, 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 blip. I mean, there's just healing items lying around, growing out of the very ground. Do 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 do.
Do-do-do-do.
I got the most blatant advertising, like trying to be chummy type email today.
Yeah?
Yeah. A jewelry company trying to get to put sponsorship on Quirps.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you know, Quirps, that show that does all the advertising for stuff. It's been really weird. Like in the last week, advertisers have started coming in. I don't know if Queer and Pleasant Strangers has hit some kind of marketing thing somewhere, or like we've hit a certain number of views, and people have suddenly decided we're worth pestering.
That's over 200 uploads at this point.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Oh, 200 you say? Well, it's our 200th episode this week.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, we actually commented on one of the advertisers in this week's episode, so you can enjoy that.
Stay by my side, Moscow.
Because it's funny.
You got them all. Hit the launch controls to return the minehead. We'll sit
Yeah, I don't care about fossils enough. Maybe one quick... Okay, I'll do one... I'll do one quick sweep. I fucking won't. I'm out of here.
minehead returning. Escape can inbound. Expect heavy resistance.
Zoom!
No.
Zoom. Cantanker Snowman saying, I like the little robot buddy. Yeah, this is Bosco. Bosco helps. I think it's officially called the APD, the all-purpose drone. Bosco's great. Especially in like single player where you might not be playing as a character who can like do long range attacks or mine things that are high up without having to like dig all the way around the inside of the map and find like a ridiculous and possibly perilous way. Also gives you an option to have someone who will come and res you if you're down. What is this bullshit? Hmm? Any more for any more? Yeet! I'm yotally awesome! Robot Wars gave us the self-righting mechanism. What about the self-yeeting mechanism? No one ever talks about that.
Keep it together. Drop pod is en route.
I got this rock, I'm gonna hit this rock, I've got this rock.
Rock, go bash.
Rock, go boom, boom, rock, rock, go boom, boom. In the hot tub, in the hot tub.
Drop pod has landed and is ready for takeoff. Drop pod departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
I'm snacky.
You are. You're a tasty treat. Oh,
Take off.
oops. Come on. Yay! Oh. Well, I found the exit. Alright, 2 minutes. Any sign of anything? No. Oh well. Book it. Slap the dice and go.
That's
I don't know where you wanna go. But it wasn't a rock. It was a rock lobster. Do, 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 do. That song makes Steph so angry. Omegon suggesting a Queer and Pleasant Stranger sponsored by Laura's Magical Destiny. I think we did one. I'm pretty sure we did that at some point. Cynic saying, I suspect companies try to advertise to anti-capitalist capitalism shows to see which ones can be bought, because they need to think that anti-capitalists don't really believe in what they're saying. I could probably be bought.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just long enough that I said the thing, put it in a recorded episode, broadcast it, and then, like, the next day was like, by the way, I just did that for a paycheck. I could be bought by someone who wasn't going to demand that I did a non-disparagement.
What's a non-disparagement?
Is when you're not allowed to say bad things about the company for a period afterwards.
Oh.
Right? I mean, ideally I wouldn't do any kind of advertising unless I could be absolutely honest about it. In fact, I wouldn't.
Your mission is ready. The pod is prepped. Get on board the drop pod.
I wouldn't. It's not worth it, really. Because then everything that comes out of my mouth after that is just like, yeah, I'm not mining. I'm not mining. I'm not on a mining mission. Yeah, like, how trustworthy can you be after you've done advertising? Is the thing in it. Yeah. Thousand Young says you're not allowed to diss them or parage them. It's the
What
paraging
about
that gets me.
What about just a little paraging as a treat?
As a treat.
Paraging's the best part of the day.
Right. I have to
can't
parage
remember-
twice before I can get out of bed.
Goodness.
My heart doesn't work otherwise.
Lost their mini mules, their drop pod, and their lives in this cave. Find and repair the lost mules. Get the drop pod.
A cynic asking, I have a timeline question about the moon goddess. Did Laura start getting those emails after her first vaccine? No. I think they've been going on for a while before that. But time has become even more ridiculous in the last year, so I don't know. Maybe not. I mean, it's still like March 2020, right?
Sure.
Do you know, until the last episode, I had completely forgotten, well, not forgotten, I had completely failed to squeeze in time out of my life to do an episode of Polyamory.
That long?
April 2021 was the previous episode.
Wow.
I had no idea it had gone that long. And I feel
Never.
super fucking bad.
Oh, I'm out of here.
But also, like, dramatic narrative storytelling is just the hardest of podcast editing. Although I think that one was particularly difficult because it required an awful lot of like extra sound stuff.
Bloody disgusting
I'm
stuff.
very excited about the sound stuff.
Have you not heard it? Or did you hear it? Yeah, it went up.
At the moment, I am just generally in a state of excitement about it because that was very extra.
It was very extra, but I think I kind of captured like what that thing was about.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I had to write a really bad piece of music to go at the end because I'd completely forgotten. I'd been like, and then this music plays and it sounds like this. I got most of the way through the edit. I was like, I see. I guess I have to do that
Thank you,
now.
Past V, for this gift.
Thank you. Thanks for all these things I wrote into an episode. The whole thing with polyamory was like,
Ollie!
beyond a few bits that were like, I am sitting down to write a D&D narrative, a lot of it was like, ha, that'd be funny. In a flash. And then, like, either writing something around it or having to vamp around it for the rest of the episode, depending on whether I came up with it in the shower that morning or during the episode while flustered for something to say. Or realising that the party had somehow managed to get through all of my written material in considerably less time than I'd expected. Always a problem with D&D.
Oh no. Sandana
best-
just walked through Scottish weather.
Oof. Chilly. How is the Scottish weather at the moment? I sent some post to Scotland today. Some comic books are being given a new home. And after absolutely no one responded to my Facebook thread of, hey, does anyone want any of my comic books? I just took them all to the charity shop. Yeah, I had a copy of, or all 3 volumes, should I say, of the Hobbit comic graphic novels, which have very luckily found a good home. That they were like the one bit I was like, I know someone who might like this. I will message them, and I was correct. They are liking them,
Right here, right now.
or will be very happy with them when they arrive. Hello, Praetorian. How are you doing? That was a big yawn. Big yawn. Am I patronising the Praetorian yet?
Take down the prospector before it gets away.
Oopsie doodle. I'm getting shot. I think that's very mean. Why must they shoot at me? Oh. Off care.
Let there be light.
I am letting there be light. I'm letting there be lots and lots of light. Someone did a bad hit on me. It's rude. Where is it? Oh, there. That'll do it. That'll certainly be that prospector. Prospecting away. Yeah, those girls. Boop, boop. I'm getting a shoot. How is chat doing?
Well, St. Dan is describing the weather map for South Middle Tennessee as sideways rain and cold.
That's rude. Does it also come with soup?
Air's kinda heavy now.
Good soup.
Good soup. Nourishing soup.
I want soup now.
Prospector eliminated.
You deserve soup. I would let you have soup.
Send ass over here currently. Boxes would be swarming in other mining companies in no time.
Bloody Ives. Blip, 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 blip. Blip, 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 blip. Blip, 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 blip. These guns are so inaccurate.
But they're trying their best.
They are trying their tiny best. Ooh, hello. Oh, cropper. Hello. I've come a cropper.
Come on, Whopper.
Yes. One of the minerals in the game is called cropper.
to the copper.
Get to the cropper. Yes. 100%. Enough to power an entire nun. Tactical assault nun. Coming to a street near you. Tactical assault nun. She's
Oops.
got a big gun. She says it's none of your business. Ah.
St. Dama says the primary metamar's having a hot dog party this Saturday in celebration of her upcoming bottom surgery.
Oh heck.
Yay!
Oh, congratulations.
And also
Oh, nom. I
Oh,
bought hot
hot
dogs
dogs
today.
now?
They were on cheap.
Hmm?
The hot dogs. They had the fries hot dogs.
Ooh.
Cheap today. $1.19 I think they were. I was like fucking having them. Got them. Got some of the fries strips, chickeny strips, and some of the beefy strips.
Ooh, I haven't tried the beefy strips. I wasn't too enamoured with the chicken ones.
They're very beefy, from what I remember of beef. But the texture's really consistent, which means I don't hate it. Doesn't make my brain go sideways. The more I think about my childhood, the more I wonder why I wasn't diagnosed earlier.
Hover boots on.
You! Rude. Give me a shoot. A bitey nom nom. I am not for bitey nom noms.
Nom 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 nom.
Nom 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 nom.
Cynic 1984 says, last night I listened to Dice Funk's Shard Point Part 3, which had you and Laura. Great job with your character 2x4, it's always funny to listen to Austin groan.
That is my primary job whenever I am permitted to appear on Dice Funk, which is probably why I don't get to appear on Dice Funk.
We didn't make Joe groan too much.
No. I suspect that Joa really appreciates a bad pun, and that's why I was permitted to be invited.
I like Joe.
It was lovely. And very fun. Has an excellent sense of humour. 10 out of 10 would hang out with Joa.
I accidentally disappointed her today.
What?
I am so in the habit of every time I send her a TikTok, it's of ferrets. That I sent a TikTok, but it was of snow rolling down a hill. But she'd waited until Austin was awake so they could watch the ferret together, and then it wasn't a ferret. So now I'm going to have to put like a content warning, not ferret, for any non-ferret videos.
Not ferret for Austin. An FFA. I can't believe you disappointed both of them.
I let myself down, I let me down,
You
I
let the
let
ferrets
Phoenix
down.
down, I
Ha!
let the
Phoenix down.
girlfriend down.
Nice. Non-ferret TikTok.
NFTs are terrible.
I don't know. Still a big fan of the gay content.
I haven't bothered my wife in minutes.
How's that going?
They've had pretty much like what, an hour of peace and quiet now?
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
I bet they're plotting, probably.
Probably not. Probably just having a nice bath.
Yeah?
Not feeling ill and broken and sad.
I bet they're plotting.
Or just having a nice bath.
What kind of fiendish technology makes
That would be the reasonable assumption.
Yeah. Why would you think the worst of your partners?
Team Rock seriously needs
Oh,
to
I don't.
invest
I'm
in
not
some
saying it as a bad
better
thing. I think if they did a tiny plot, it would be adorable.
What, like scuttling or some such?
They could probably plot a little scuttle.
I saw it happen last night in real time.
They did a little scuttle.
They did. And you still didn't kiss their knee better.
They wouldn't let me.
Peroxide is not kissing it better.
They wouldn't let me kiss it better after I put peroxide on it.
You snooze, you lose.
So the phrase is if you snooze you lose. But what if you nap? As naps align with my interests.
You
I-
pat.
I-
You get papped.
You snap, you pat. Ooh, I do enjoy a good papping.
Right? Napping and papping. The ultimate lifestyle.
Right?
I've realised that chat probably has no idea what we mean by pap.
Well, imagine if you had a titty. Now imagine if that titty had been lifted slightly. And that your head was positioned in such a way where, should the titty be dropped, you would get a sort of pap in the face. Well, that is a papping. So today, dragons, I'm looking for £100,000 to get more people papped. I have decided to name the people who offer this service the paparazzi.
Hurry.
I will accept being a paparazzi fee.
A paparazzi fee. Ah.
Hey, what
If
happens
it-
when you
if
shoot one of
the-
those little red lads?
Oh, if the boobs are too big and there is a risk of
Ooh, I heard a
danger
bang.
and
I'm
death.
just going to go and check that kitten is okay.
Oh, my joke. Fee wouldn't have got it anyway. The Quizats paparat. That would have been the thing. Maybe someone in chat will appreciate that. What happens? They got papped to death. Death pap. Woo. Every day we're out here getting death paps. Death pap. Death pap. Death pap. Pap is the mind killer. No. Pap is the mind soother. Pap is the happy
Ollie,
place.
over here.
Pap is the little slap that is good and fun and nice. Hang on, I'm losing my trousers. If your boobs start inhaling space oil, is also space heroin, and also lets them see the future? Consult a doctor and a surgeon to determine how your boobs have their own inhalation duct. Boob spice is stored in the nipple.
Hello, I just came back to that.
Boob spice is stored in the nipple.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, it helps you fold space. You can travel through time.
What?
Whoever controls the paps controls the universe.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you.
You look like you're having a nice time.
The Papagator Guild. Yes, thank you everyone. I'm glad you're joining me on this.
I don't know what's happening.
We're making June references.
You doing?
And we suggested that the most deadly pap is the Krizat's paparat. Fee's now like, oh, it sounds like that thing. It does. But you can't say that because spoilers.
Ember looked at me, gave her tail a single wag, and then went back to lying down.
Get Anwag.
Just one.
You have had your assigned wag for the day.
Oh, I can have a little chicken treat at the weekend.
Yeah?
Like 2 weeks ago, I did something minor and unimportant, and
Right.
I was like, and as a reward, I would like a hot chocolate pasta.
Hotted chocolate.
I wanted a hot choc.
You deserve a hotted choc.
And I've not been to a Costa because I never go to a Costa because why leave the
Why
house?
would we leave the house? Yeah.
But I'm probably going to drive past a Costa on the way to the show on Saturday.
Probably.
So I can maybe get my little chicken treat.
You deserve chicken treats.
I'm going to say that as I'm getting my little drink.
Chicken treats. Treats for chickens.
What is your best one from like hot drinks that you'd have to harass a barista to get?
Oh, okay, so not just something I would make at home to be the most glorious hot beverage ever.
No, but now I have questions about that too.
Hot drink. I mean, I have to be really careful with my heart these days, because caffeine.
My heart skips, and ah!
More like the heart stops, and
I'd like it if your heart didn't stop.
I'd like that too. Once is enough, thank you.
I think that's too many times.
Right. I don't know, I'm pretty basic. I like a latte. Do we have Costco's over here? Yes, we do, but they don't look anything like American Costco's. They're usually tiny convenience stores. Not... I mean, I've heard about Costco's in America. I imagine they're like a macro or something? Like a big box store?
Lots of Trade X. There used to be a Trade X in Huddersfield. It was great. You could get candy by the literal bucket.
Yeah. I thought Trade X was like holidays and stuff. And insurance.
That's Travel X.
No, there's a Trade X Westminster, I think it's called.
Ah, well, this was
Just Trade X.
just Trade X. It's been replaced with a Dunelm now, which has overpriced linens instead of underpriced everything.
Everything should be underpriced.
Except
Me.
I want rice.
You deserve rice.
No, I want to eat an amount of rice that is inadvisable. I want an inadvisable amount of rice.
Riceable.
An inadvisable amount of food, yeah.
An amount of food that would give you a perhaps a riceable grin. Like riceable.
Oh my god, inadvisable in the sense that a human shouldn't contain that much rice all at one point in time.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Barely 400 calories of rice is pretty fucking large. That's true.
I want to know what 400 calories of rice looks like, and then I will convert that into how many calories of rice I want to eat.
Okay, a mug, like a half-pint mug, is probably about 400 calories worth of rice. Dry weight.
Right.
So you've then got to boil them and shit.
Right, for 105 grams of rice, I'd
Wet
get
or dry?
170 calories.
Is that wet or dry?
Cooked.
Ooh, okay. I should probably eat less rice than I do. But it's really cheap. And can fill me for most of a day. As opposed to most other kinds of food.
Alright, so for 250 grams of cooked rice, that's 400 calories.
All for your
I want to eat
1,500
my
a day?
recommended daily calories in rice.
Alright.
At 75%, you're almost there.
Oh, what's he got there? Yeah?
I've got yogurt. Treated myself to a yogurt earlier. It's fudge flavoured. I'm gonna eat a fudgy.
You can get fudged yogurt?
Yeah. On sale at the moment as well.
So moisturised right now.
Yeah, is that why you smell nice?
Yep. Your girl's gonna have a velvet nutsack.
Fuel cells fully charged. Drop pod engine powering up. Hold your ground.
Thank you.
You alright?
Ready to pull you
I'm
and the
thrilled.
troops out.
I'm delighted. Oh my god, it says hi.
Get yourself a velvet nutsack.
Pod reactor spooling up.
Smooth, soft, and uncommonly good.
It's gonna be the name of my tribute band to Lou Reed.
Smooth, soft, and uncommonly good.
Contribute. A classic Lou Reed contribute.
Yep. Sounds like a perfect day to me. Literally the only song I know by Lou Reed.
Trajectory.
It's such a perverse day.
Powering radiation shielding.
Boop boop boop.
Ba-da-da-da-da-boop.
Boop boop boop.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-doo.
Oh wait, no.
Don't try and work out a fucking beatbox routine now. Literally the worst audio. Nom, 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 nom. A cum tribute band. Yeah. Welcome to the gun show.
See, can you not mutter, "Oh yeah, that's it," as I do a COVID test and jam it up my nose?
Go on, get it right up the nussy.
Right in the nussy.
Up the nussy. Okay.
Yeah.
In the nuss.
It doesn't have a snappy.
Congratulations. Your excellent performance for Deep Rock Galactic hasn't gone unnoticed.
Oh heck.
Management are seriously considering you for
Whoop
promotion.
whoop.
But you have
Promozione.
assignment first.
I'm ready to get promoted.
And a promotion awaits you.
Definitely.
Ooh. And the weekly COVID core tests are up. COVID cores? I got COVID stuck in my brain. It's not usually the place where COVID goes. COVID, oh novid. Oh, yes, we do know Walk on the Wild Side. Let's not. Gunier. La Gunier. Mm.
15 minutes.
Où est le Gunier? Voilà le Gunier. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm going for a drink. I'm going for a drink. I'm going to the
for
pub.
a drink.
Yeah.
What
Well,
kind of drink? What
I'm
drinks do
going
you
to
now?
get. Oh fuck! They changed the drinks. Yeah, I'll get a Pots O Gold.
Alright. And I silently worry for 15 minutes.
I'll
Yeah?
give a tiny tip there.
I don't know. Do you have COVID?
I don't know. I'm gonna find out in 15 minutes, aren't I?
Alright, so you're gonna drink my water now, and then you're gonna find out in 50. I'm having a sippy sip first.
You had the sore throat first. If I've got the Rona,
I mean, given how, like, on each other you are, I'm sure that if one of you's got the Rona, the other one's got the Rona.
we've been incredibly chased.
Right?
I don't even know what is a sex.
Stephanie Sterling.
What?
What?
Are you telling a porcelain pie?
Have some more water, Stephanie.
I'm not having more water because you're gonna make a gulp noise when I do it and put me off,
I'm not.
right?
What if it instead was the wine bottle noise?
Go on, drink some more.
Get it down, yeah.
That wasn't me. You can't look at me like that. Oh, good Stephanie.
Hello, Jason.
Keep drinking. Go on, get it in.
Hello, JC Beast.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Drink your drink.
Jane, it's like this constantly.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Gulping, ironic encouragement, questions as to whether I'm enjoying the flavours.
You enjoyed your water?
I'm having a whale of a time.
Yeah, do you feel that's okay?
Yeah, I assumed this was just some sort of like thing that you two did, because like I know sometimes people whose brains work normally and are capable of having the bants with each other.
It's a full-on goblin marriage.
Yeah, I suspected that might be the case. I can't. They know I can't manage stuff like that, so I think they're doing it all to you.
I'm gonna drink.
What's that?
The line on the control.
Yeah.
That means that the test works.
Oh, thank God. I thought it was C for COVID.
No, it's T for COVID and it's C for tester of if the strip's
It
working.
should be T for test.
It should
and
be.
C for COVID.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
I've just fixed COVID.
You have. If they just swap the descriptions round.
Right? God, I almost had a heart attack then when I saw C with a little line under it.
No corona. Thanks.
Nice little ball you got yourself there.
Yeah.
I hear that a little bit on your lips, but it was
It's because I myself am clean. I don't put any dirt.
You are incredibly clean. If someone had told me 2 years ago the biggest burden on your laundry would be keeping Steph Sterling in towels, I'd have been like, who?
Wow. If someone had told me that 2 years ago, and I'm like, I know! I already know!
Hell crime.
Who's towel? What? I don't commit towel crimes. I'm using them for their intended purpose. Once a day, like a good human, clean being.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And then where'd you put them?
On the dirty laundry pile.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How does it feel to be capable of not committing towel crimes?
Pretty good, actually. I'm a towel abider.
Yeah, I don't have to tell Steph off for leaving towels on the sofa.
Right?
Even after they promised me they weren't going to leave towels on the sofa.
I tried really hard.
Hard enough to not leave wet towels on the sofa.
Well, that one needed to be there.
It didn't. It really didn't. I can assure you.
Have you considered, though,
Yes.
goblin reasons?
I mean, yes. Thousand Young's are suggesting, what if you started a towel religion and became a televangelist?
I could become a televangelist.
It always helps to know where your towel is.
I could be a televangelist, Stephanie.
I mean, wherever you go in the universe, you've always got to know where your towel is. That's the important thing.
Well, a tritiolite deposit. We're sending in a nanite bomb dispenser for your team.
Nanite bombs, nanite bombs.
You've still not got any COVID on this test. Are you even trying?
You failed your COVID test.
Failed your COVID test. You're gonna have to go to work tomorrow.
Oh no. Have I?
Yep.
Am I alright?
Yeah, there's no COVID on it.
Still doing a thing.
Has it not been 15 minutes yet?
No.
I'm bored of waiting.
What happens if I've not got the Rona?
Nothing.
Happens.
That's it.
You don't get any
You just
paid
get your
time off
test
work.
line and that's it.
What happens on that test there?
Well, if you've got the Rona, you get 2 lines.
Yeah.
And if you don't have the Rona, then you get 1 line.
Right. I've already got one.
Yeah. Well, it just stays like that.
Oh.
Nothing fun happens at the 15-minute mark if you don't have Rona.
There should be a red line and a green line.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wait until you find out about pregnancy tests and how they don't have a green line either.
What?
That's just 1 line or 2.
Ugh.
And you have to piss on it.
Ugh. Oh.
Sometimes you gotta piss on things.
What?
I love you.
I love you too.
You're my confusing and upsetting one.
Mm-hmm. I work very hard to maintain that.
In fact, I think out of all my partners, you're the one that I'd like to take to a work event the most.
Oh God, introduce me to your boss. She'll love me. Actually, she probably will because I'm exceedingly polite and nice.
Yep.
You're
You're lovely.
a very well-mannered little kitten.
It's the second time you meet me, as your friend the other day left. I'm alright the first time. Second time I get comfortable, and then everyone gets uncomfortable.
I don't know, he seemed to like you.
Did seem to take to me.
How much did you tell him about Jonathan?
I didn't mention Jonathan. What did I? We were talking about because he looked like he'd be a good fit for pro wrestling, so I asked his stance on spandex bodysuits.
Uh-huh.
Wasn't too into the idea.
No?
Nah.
Did volunteer to wear just a suit.
Would wear a full suit, which actually would be.
It worked for Ted
strong.
DiBiase.
I've seen wrestlers wrestle in like suits and stuff. It's a strong look if you can pull it off.
I once saw someone turn up to a rave in a suit.
What?
Yeah. Full
I'm
fucking
not
suit,
one.
danced all night.
I've never
Did
been
boy.
to a rave. I don't think I'd survive.
I mean, I don't know what your scene is generally. So, maybe not.
I've gone to a nightclub once.
Ugh.
New Cross, one of the worst nights of my
I
life.
fucking hate nightclubs.
I went to one rave and I had to leave early because my back went.
Oh,
Yeah. And you weren't having fun.
I'm gonna get my phone. I left it in the bathroom.
I'd have been having fun if there were northern prices on bar, but they weren't.
There were London prices on the bar because you were in London.
Right, I was fucked off about that. I finally identified what would be a cheap drink, so I ordered one and they charged me more than it said it was.
What was the drink?
It was shit. It was just like a something and soda.
Did you buy alcohol at a club?
Yes. No
Why?
one would give me drugs.
Well, you should stop hanging around the toilets going, excuse me, I take. Sorry. Wrong accent. Right, love. Got any drugs? I love you.
I love you. I can't get drugs. No one will give me drugs. The other
Not
person
with that
who
attitude.
is someone who offered me drugs I didn't want, which is basically worse.
Oh yeah, someone offers me drugs I didn't want at that rave as well.
Oh no, no one offered me drugs at the rave.
Oh. I'm sure if you'd gone to the smoking area, someone would have been like, Yeah, you can have a fag.
Yeah, but I don't like weed. I just
A
associate
cigarette.
it with being stuck in a room that stank of weed
That's fair.
and getting a headache. And
Weed isn't for everyone. Some people react very badly to weed.
I've never smoked weed. I've just decided I hate it from all the passive being around it.
That's fair.
Very understandable.
You've still not got COVID.
When did I take it? It's 15 minutes up. Am I safe? Can I go to wrestling?
You can go to wrestling. You've not got COVID.
Fuck yes.
Omicron saying, "As I would you perchance bequeath unto me some of your wonderful drugs?" At least I imagine that's the accent they were going for.
Someone in Newcastle is gonna fucking regret that I ain't got COVID.
Yeah?
Oh god. I mean, someone's getting choke slammed.
Someone. There's always someone getting choked
They'll
slammed.
be honoured.
Oh, they will.
They'll be the recipient of my first UK choke slam.
They'll have been touched by the commander. That's the
Right.
important thing, right?
Fucking need to rejoice.
Why can't I
Celebrate
be
and rejoice.
Commander?
Huh?
What?
You have been.
Yeah.
I mean, no you haven't. I've definitely never worn the mask.
For sex reasons.
Never.
No one knows which side of disbelief to fall on now.
Right?
This is a fun mind game.
I do.
Jay-Z Beast says, isn't Phoenix the commander's first choke slam in the UK? I mean,
You weren't wearing the mask, and that wasn't really a choke slam. That was a choke suggestion.
yeah. It was choke play. Wait.
I'm just saying, if you want to pick me up by the throat, throw me onto the bed, and I'm not sure how to carry on this sentence without breaching the terms of service. I'd like it if you breached my terms of service.
Whoa!
Hey! It's all in.
Hey! That doesn't make sense to an American
I
audience,
haven't
does
been
it?
heckled in ages. It's hurting my self-esteem.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Alright, fit tits. Hooray!
There we are. Thank you.
Wait.
Well, a friend did tell me the other day, really good gymquisition this week. Also, may I say, your knockers look fucking massive in that dress.
Yep, it's the cinch.
Right? Really?
It's, a belt really helps.
Although my tits don't help the belt. When I sit down, they fold the belt and I have to pop it back up because my tits.
Your tits are too titty.
And they're somewhat substantial.
Overgone says, I feel like it violates normal kitten restrictions for the kitten to fucking choke slam. In their capacity as kitten.
That's true.
It's the duality of kitten, you see.
I mean, most of your time's just sat there, like, being cute and looking ornamental.
Yeah.
Yep. That's your trophy kitten, that.
Unless I've got fingerless gloves on, then it's a whole different ball game.
Yep. Then it's swallowing and lip biting and moisture.
Am I alright?
You're still alright. I don't know when it's... Has it been 15 minutes
It must
yet?
have been 15 minutes.
Can I stop looking?
It must have been.
It's probably been 15 minutes.
Probably.
Alright, I feel better now.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, I was a bit worried because I had a little bit of a sore throat, and it seems to get over it, but, you know, I can't wrestle on Saturday if I got the Rona, and it would break my heart. I haven't been sick in 1 year and 11 months, and then to be sick this week, one of the biggest nights of my life coming up, in my career certainly.
Yeah, I know you meant to look at a clock or set a timer, but we did neither of those, so I've just been looking at it for an uncomfortably long period of time.
Yeah, and Omicron says you're not meant to trust what it says after 30 minutes. I feel like it's been at least 15.
Feels like
Hang on, it was before we started this map, I'm pretty sure. So maybe another 2 minutes.
another 2 minutes. Give it till 9:30.
Okay.
I reckon we're good at 9:30. What's it say right now?
Nothing!
Alright, what's it say right now?
Still nothing.
I'll update you if it says anything other than nothing. Hey, kitten, guess what?
What?
Nothing!
Fuck yeah. Gonna choke slam a fool. Choke slam them right onto my velvet nuts. I don't know how that would work, now that I've tried to picture that.
Well,
I just wanted to say velvet nuts again.
velvet nuts.
You move your painkillers, they're touching me.
Only
allergic.
the velvetiest.
I've moved them.
I'm allergic. What if my leg gets a cough now? What?
Well, we'll have to bloody jam a swab up your leg somehow.
Also, which end do I nibble to get the codeine but not the Kamal?
I don't know. Get a really bad cough.
Yeah?
And then I give codeine. I was giving codeine when I had a really bad cough. Liquid stuff. It made me fucking sick.
Oh, they gave me the tablets.
Codeine's fucking horrible.
Have I told
It does
have I
good
told
things.
the stream viewers yet that I gave my leg whiplash?
I don't know.
My leg's got whiplash.
Who doesn't these days?
I got over enthusiastic on a face bump at training and my leg's whipped behind me. Fucking sucks.
That
My
leg is
full joint
whipped.
is in terrible distress.
Who's been bolting up your joints?
Stretch. Go on.
Why?
Do stretches.
Why are you looking at me like that as you tell me to do my open leggy stretch?
Because you're an object to me, now do your stretches. There it is.
One more minute.
One more
Still
minute.
no go now?
No, it's definitely over 15 minutes now.
Right, it's over 15 minutes.
Wait. Megan, the sign says I'll open your leggy uwu.
Hey, woo.
Woo.
Yeah, we are. That's the catcalling I've been needing for my self-esteem.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right, go on. Get your little stretches on the go, that's right.
Get your stretches.
Yeah, that's a well-practiced motion, isn't it?
Yeah. Come on, ankles behind the ears. Show us your gaper. What?
I'm calling it that. That's illegal.
It's not though, is it?
That feels illegal.
But it's not though, is it?
Is it legal?
Yeah.
I don't think it should be.
Yeah, it's legal.
Ooh, Jizzy Beast says today's the end of a 10-year legacy.
Ooh.
Last day in my 20s.
Oh damn! Congratulations on tomorrow's birthday.
Happy birthday!
Happy hatching day.
I've
I
not
hope-
thrown the test away. It's on the desk because I thought you'd be like, has it got COVID now though?
Has it got COVID now though?
You can't trust it after now.
Yeah.
It's not got COVID on it.
Now it's full of lies.
In the trash.
In the bin, because if I see it untrustworthily get the line, I'm gonna be paranoid and panic anyway.
And
Throw
then
it in the
take another
garbage.
Take another test. In the bin. I haven't got coronavirus. I'm okay.
You are okay. You're better than okay. Whoa.
test. Well, tell you what, because it's like a 2-hour drive, and I've got some 30-minute COVID tests. What we can do, right, is we can take some COVID tests before we start driving.
Hell
Do
no.
4 COVID tests.
I'm clean.
We're gonna take another test the day of.
I'm clean.
I don't give a damn.
I'm clean. I'm invincible.
Stephanie,
What?
I'm gonna put a cotton swab up your nose. And then I'm gonna put it in some goo. And then I'm gonna put the goo in something else.
Yeah.
You keep threatening to put goo in me.
I'd love to put some goo in you.
Well. Do it then. Coward.
Coward.
Goo that can.
Jen.
Hello.
Jen.
Yes?
I'm snacky.
Have you considered rice?
I have!
Oh god.
Ooh, if I put some rice on now, when we're done streaming, the rice will be riced.
It will. It'll probably be burnt to the bottom of the pan as well. Or, I don't know, are you planning to wash it first?
I'll give it a little wash, and then I'll put it on a low heat.
Oh. So it's you're making sushi rice, huh? Make these
Remember
with good
some
stick.
rice?
Yeah, put some grains in your tum tum.
Yeah. Yeah, I am. Is that okay?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
made any din dins.
Oh, maybe we should put some rice in here. I bet you'd like that, wouldn't you?
Why are you leaving a pro athlete without food?
Right. I was going to suggest Thursdays be pizza day after my training, like a good girl. But it's late now.
Do you want pizza? Because I am down to fuck with a pizza.
We were down to fuck with the pizza.
I need a
Oh,
fucking pizza.
I've just remembered that whole kink I uncovered a while back.
We go see if James wants pizza.
Yeah, but we'd have to use my card.
No flares ready.
So my eggs told me that there is a place in Essex where you can get a pizza that's like multiple feet across. And obviously my first thought was, I want to fuck on a pizza.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, I'm up for that. My Amazon card should work. It's in the wallet. And you can take that out if you want.
Ham panel and sweet corn.
Yeah, wine with sweet corn in it. And some garlic bread if they got it.
Oh, you
You
want to
know,
get bread, do you?
Bread.
Garlic. I want to get garlic bread. Mmm.
Fancy.
Okay.
Not garlic bread pizza.
I don't know if Papa John's does garlic bread. They don't do it in the United States because garlic bread isn't really a thing over there.
Father Jonathan!
Bread?
Well, they got garlic cheesy. Well, they have cheesy garlic pizza bread in the US. So if they've got that, I'll have that and all.
That's not a fancy baguette.
Ah!
What's wrong?
Searing skull pan.
Oh,
How do you think I feel?
searing?
Pen!
No.
Right, I'm gonna go and put some rice on because I really want rice, and then I'm gonna go and harass James about pizza.
Harass pizza.
Gonna get some dough, put it in my face.
Baguettes are naturally fancy.
Get some what?
Baguettes are naturally fancy.
Baguettes are naturally fancy. They have a...
And they're fucking 24p! Why are you shaking your head? They just shook their head at me and walked
That's
away.
50 people price. You've got a trash.
What? Got a trash.
Strumpet?
A strumpet I do agree with. But I've not got a trash. I'm gender trash.
That is true.
Damn right. Darn tooting.
Toot toot.
That's a very cute little toot toot.
Thank you.
You're welcome. God, I love baguettes though.
They love you too.
Fuck yeah, they do. Especially when they're 24p.
Exactly, that's how they show their love, by being affordable.
Right? If I want a decent baguette in the United States, I'm looking at least like a couple bucks.
Probably have to make it yourself to get it really not full of sugar.
Yeah, well, I could get a baguette at the Fresh Market, which is an expensive place, and Wegmans, which, to be fair, wasn't that much cheaper.
No, fuck. You okay, little buddy? No! Okay,
Most
I
of the
didn't kill the
baguettes in
loophole.
America are soft.
That sounds more like a sub roll than a...
Soft baguette, softer than a stick of shit.
the standard measurement of bread.
Right? Actually, the amount of painkillers I've had to take from the chronic pain, soft isn't the description for me.
No.
Shit. No.
Have you got the I do a lot of opioids shits?
The painkiller poo-poos.
The painkiller poo-poos?
It felt like I passed a sea urchin this morning.
Oh. What, on the way to the bathroom, or?
Yeah, just tipped its little hat at me.
Oh no!
That's how a sea urchin sounds.
I was worried for a minute there that it just miladied you.
Alright. And making the same, the pharmacy didn't have any, like, pills for better poos. I don't know what's going on around here. I don't know what's going on in the village.
Maybe they don't want to get rid of the shit just yet.
Mm.
Maybe they're hanging on to it.
People popping out bricks in the parish.
Yep.
Oh,
Mate.
even the same as describing painkillers as pills for inducing constipation.
I mean, that is true.
I mean, it is true.
Depends on the pill, obviously.
I was playing Transformers Battlegrounds on the toilet, trying not to have a panic attack the other day.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was just one of them ones where it's like, oh my god, what if it is just stuck halfway forever?
Yeah.
And then I've got to like waddle to the hospital and say, please pull it out with forceps
Well,
or
I
a
mean,
long wire.
Yeah, sometimes it's a bit like algebra, and you just have to work it out with a pencil.
I think my record was 45 minutes. And there was yelling.
Oh.
Just outright bellowing yelling. Sorry, I feel like I've brought a mild scatological element to the
No,
stream.
I was about to tell a story of my own.
Oh, please.
My worst one was I didn't ship for the best part of 2 weeks.
Oh.
I was very anxious. And then that resulted in some quite bad constipation, understandably. And when I finally got to an actual bathroom that I was comfortable in, i.e. when I got home, I was in the toilet for 2.5 hours, and the head of the shit that I took looked like a fist.
Oh no.
I was reverse fisted by my own shite.
Oh no.
And then the arm of it was most of the way out of the bowl.
Jesus.
That's not healthy. It's no wonder I felt like crap.
Yeah.
Pun
I
fully
feel
intended.
Like the real tragedy is there was no one there to give you a round of fucking applause for that. If I were there, I'd have needed to be shown it, and then I would have given you just the most respectable little clappage.
I feel like you are one of those friends that I need to have around when I'm having like body issues to just be like, look, understand how proud I am of this nonsense.
Absolutely. I'm all about that.
I once had a really bad sinus infection, but I'd never had a sinus infection before, so I didn't know what it was. And I was like, I'm blowing my nose. I can definitely feel something there. Blowing and blowing and blowing, and nothing's quite coming out. And if
Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
my microphone's trying to silence me. Test, 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 test.
Viewers, you were missing a trace of a story.
Yeah. So, I was blowing my nose and blowing my nose and blowing my nose and blowing my nose, and then felt something in there. And I pulled, and it just went.
Oh.
And yeah, it was about about 1.5 inches, 2 inches diameter, and about 7 inches long. Just
Are you telling me?
Luminous green.
Are you telling me that you literally had a Gooey Louie experience? Like
Yeah.
the Gooey Louie board game?
Yep.
That was just your life in that moment?
That was my that life in my moment. I have never had anything. I wanted to take a picture, but smartphones were barely a thing back then. But yeah, I've regretted not having a picture of that ever since, because so many people have been like, nah, bullshit. It's like, it happened. It was amazing. Luckily,
I'd love to have seen that.
luckily I don't hang out with a friend that makes me snort things anymore.
Good.
Legend log. Legend log.
Of course, there was when I was in the States
Yeah.
in November and Phoenix came to visit for a weekend.
Mhm.
My body just decided, right, you are not shitting in front of them or near them
Oh.
or anything. So I didn't poo the whole weekend. The Monday, when they were due to leave,
Yep.
I went to the toilet and it happened, but it was just an ordeal.
Yeah.
A long, painful ordeal.
Yeah.
And then, when I stood up, I realised, oh no, I shit so hard, I've re-aggravated my herniated disc.
Oh no.
So, that was just, like, having to see Fee off at the airport while struggling to walk. It was, like, one of the most painful days of my life.
I'm not only saying goodbye to my partner, who I have become very obsessed with, but also...
It was a...
physical and emotional day.
Yeah, and then when I got home, I found I was accused of plagiarism.
Oh, yeah.
Plagiarism by
By someone who you credited.
by someone who I credited.
And didn't actually plagiarize.
Yeah, there
You
was
just
no
cited.
plagiarism. Once it was described to me what this passive aggressive accusation. Well, it wasn't even passive. It was just but it was sort of passive.
It was very aggressive.
But it was an outright public accusation of plagiarism. And then when I spoke to them privately, yeah, what they described was just
Citation.
And then I was told by some other people in the, games journalism,
Mhm.
oh no, they do this.
Oh. Always
Yeah,
nice.
it was like, my back had fucked. I just said goodbye to Fee, who, was also on a plane.
Yes.
Fee doesn't like flying, so
Yep.
I was trying to care for them.
Yep.
And then fucking, they piled on the social media with the accusations.
Of course they did.
Horrible day it was.
Bastards.
Oh well. I'm alright now.
Hey, it's all good now.
Except for the whiplash leg. Mildly lingering.
You're malingering.
Which ain't too bad.
Could be worse.
Could be worse. I'm certainly seaworthy for Saturday night. And
That's the important thing.
yeah, I can hang in training and everything, so it's alright.
That's the important thing.
Pizza is a challenge, TM.
Yeah?
Yeah, it wouldn't take the card.
Fucking hell.
And I tried to pay for it on my PayPal, and then it wanted a verification code, and then my phone was upstairs.
Fucking hell. Do you want me to PayPal you? How much is it? I'll PayPal you the PayPal.
We heard you like PayPal. Google's dumping syndrome. Shat into oblivion.
Why do you put it?
I don't think I will.
We were having a lovely conversation about poo.
Yep.
Yeah.
We were talking about the worst poos of our lives.
Yeah.
Ooh, I've had some pretty upsetting.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want to join in? Jane was telling us about her 2.5 hour shift. I was talking about the one that put my back out on the day I was seeing you off.
I've never been, like, more disappointed in myself. When Conrad heard that your back had gone and was like, oh, Phoenix, and I had to be like,
It wasn't me. It was
I didn't
just a big
achieve
poo.
that. It wasn't, I
I
wish
could have done that. I could have done that. That wasn't me. Wah.
I think my worst one has to have been one of the post-baby ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've just thought of two other really unpleasant ones.
Yeah?
Yeah. So, but continue telling us about the baby ones.
See, my everything got stretched out to the point where my intestines now just sort of like have internally prolapsed, and like there's just a huge like second stomach type thing going on in there now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the first time of getting that out, basically had to fist myself
Mhm.
to pop it back to like the tube it was supposed to be going through.
Yeah.
I just had it stuck for far too long, and I was far too tired to fight it for far too long.
Mhm.
I think it might technically have been a sibling.
That is how that works.
Yep.
Yeah. So the two I'm thinking of is the one directly after I had lower surgery.
Ooh.
So they hadn't been feeding me properly because I'd been like, I'm vegan from moment one of that whole experience was I'm vegan. And they were like, cool, well, I mean, tomorrow you won't be eating anything anyway, but after that you can be back to normal. I was like, cool, that's fine. And then it was like, every meal came with fruit salad, which I was very happy with, because most of the time it was the only thing I could eat. At one point, for breakfast, I was provided a plate of scrambled egg and an empty coffee pot.
Oh.
With my fruit salad.
So how did the coffee pot taste?
A little tinny, I'll be honest. Not my finest moment. Especially when you've been in like a lot of pain from having your insides rearranged and not eating properly for a few days, just crying at people over breakfast. Yeah, and then like later that day, I think they came and removed my packing. So they leave packing in for the first 3 days. That's a whole experience getting that out.
Is it a fun experience? Is it an experience that you'd recommend to others?
So they pull it out and it's like loads and loads and loads of like just gauze and wadding, and it's like, cool, that's fine. And then they got to the end and they were like, pull, and I was like, like, listen now. And they were like,
no.
okay, you know the phrase ripping off a bandage? I was like, okay, I understand. They were like, you might want to grip something. Maybe bite down on a pillow. So I'm gripping the bed. And they're like, okay, 1, 2, pull. I may have sworn quite a lot. It was an excellent combo, whatever it was I said. Yeah. And then at this point I hadn't chat for a while. And then there was a little bit longer when I didn't poop. So I think by the end I hadn't pooped for 4 days. And they were like, go have a shower now that you've not got a catheter in. I'm like, cool. I'll go for a shower. I love a shower, me. Couldn't work the shower out. Still didn't have an awful lot of blood post-surgery, because you lose a lot during something like that.
Sure.
I got in the shower, couldn't work out how to turn it down. My brain was already a bit fuzzy. And it was clearly too hot. And the next thing I know, I am waking up on the floor of the shower with my legs having kicked the door open of the shower. Just lying there with boiling hot water steaming down on me. And my body went, I need to shit right now.
Oh, no.
Oh no. I can barely hobble from one room to another. And I've got to get about 4 feet that way to the toilet. And then everything is open wound and stitches right now. I'm not sure I want poo anywhere near it.
Jesus.
The fear. It was fine. It was all fine. But yeah, a day of 4 days of nothing but mostly nothing but fruit salad. The odd brown bread sandwich. It was quite an experience.
Yeah, sounds it.
Yeah. They're like, you'll probably have constipation for a while afterwards. Really? Apparently a hot shower will sort that right out. Yeah, and the other one that was really, really unpleasant was I've mentioned this a few times. I did a charity event and I raised £42.50. And to do that, I drank an entire bottle of extra hot peri peri sauce.
Oh.
And believe me when I say that 3 hours later, shitting through the eye of a needle, oh, I could have shat through a micrometer, Mush. Like, I was literally pissing clear water out of my ass. And then lying down on the bathroom floor and crying for a bit.
Yeah, there's few things less edifying than a case of the dirty squirt is.
Mm-hmm. Especially when it burns. It all burns. Oh no.
Oh god.
My anus, they broke it.
Yeah, I've not been enjoying the iron tablet experience.
Oh no, those are
Did you take one today?
I didn't.
Alright.
I took mine.
You're not beholden to me, I'm just gonna remind you.
Why aren't you holding each other?
You taking your second?
I have not. Where's my medicine bag?
I don't know, but
Medicine.
put a little tit pill in your little titty
I'm
mouse.
gonna put titty pills in my head.
Yeah.
It's gonna go in my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And then just like be in there for a minute.
Yeah.
Then it'll be gone.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cynics1984 saying, catheters suck getting removed. Truthfully. So the first time I ever had a catheter put in was when I had meningitis. The week before, I had been drinking with an ambulance driver because I lived at a hospital at the time. I was working as a floor cleaner, and he's like, "Oh, they give you these cool medical encyclopedias. Do you want to see some of the really gruesome pictures?" And me being drunk as fuck this night was like, "Yeah, sure." And they showed me what can happen to a testicle if a catheter tube goes the wrong way.
Huh.
Oh.
Imagine, if you will.
Do I have to?
No, you don't. I can't visualize it anymore, but and I'm sure some of you probably can. That is an unpleasant image. So as they were like, we're gonna have to put a catheter in you, because you've got meningitis and we need to monitor your fluids very closely. And it was one of the very few moments when I wasn't completely out of my brain that night, because it makes you really delirious. Yeah, and I was like, don't do it! Don't do it! I'll go in a jug, anything, just don't put that thing in me!
Oh no.
They did. They did it, the bastards. For my health. My bloody health. Oh, I'm not the person I thought I was. Doop. I've got to find 4 more bowler caps. Oh, 2 more bowler caps, that's fine. That's manageable.
Just take your sweet time, old lady.
Spirolactone.
And then where's my Astro? Yeah.
Estro. Estradiol. Yeah, the removing is like, okay, we're just gonna do the thing now. We'll gonna let the balloon that's in your bladder down. Cool. And then we're gonna remove the tube. And they'll say they're gonna count down, and they'll probably pull on the wrong number. Because you tend to tense on the last number, I believe is the thing. And they're like, the less tense you are, the better.
So I tense the whole time.
Yeah, it's not fun. It's sore as fuck.
Not to brag or anything, but Steph drank some water and I didn't make any noises about it.
Look at you go. You're growing as a person.
Or failing as a goblin.
I had one sweet gulp without any psychological terrorism.
And I've never quite fully understood couples who are like, we torment each other and it's fine. I don't get it.
It's just little torments.
But yeah, but
And we can ask each other to stop at any time and we will.
Yeah,
feels weird.
it's alright.
It's consensual torment.
Yeah, I understand the consensual aspect. Just like it, if no.
I get not getting it.
Can't we just be nice to each other?
Ah.
What?
JZB says Spearow is a nice Pokemon.
Best Pokemon. Pokemon. That mon is getting poked.
Some lip balm.
Balm.
Some balm.
That one's balmy.
Balm for my lips.
Yeah, you're gonna smear that on your mouth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna engage in a classic moist lip situation.
Mmm.
Filth.
This is not the wholesome content that the sexy potatoes have come to expect. I'm moist sterling on this channel.
Goodness.
Nothing there either. I think there's something wrong with the closets, but
Oh, look.
What?
how's there none here either?
Scooby bop bop ba da bop bop bop.
Yeah?
Have a look in my little makeup bag and see if I've got any.
Was it jazz? What's the answer, jazz?
Did Jazz help?
Oh, I need that.
Under the sea.
What can't you lose for Saturday?
Saturday, baby.
The thing that goes on under my jumpsuit.
Blip, 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 blip. This mission's
Found my
taken
purple
ages.
eyeshadow.
What?
It was in the makeup bag that I've tipped upside down looking for it like 5 times.
Well, that's just rude.
You know what? I don't care. My purple eyeshadow showed up. Everything's okay now.
Everything?
In my
Yeah.
little world, for a moment, yes.
Hello. Can you leave the door open, please? Can you leave the door open, please? Thank you. I love you.
Oh, is that a tiny princess bee?
It was my tiny princess.
Oh, she's good.
You're good.
Oh, I love her.
We love you. They're not here. They've gone
She knows.
far
She
away.
knows.
Oh, she knows.
I'm gonna message her though, just in case she needs a
Yeah.
reminder.
And remember,
Do a little texty text and be like, hi.
hi, I love you.
I love you. I'm not confident risking it, you know?
Yeah, you wouldn't risk it for a biscuit.
No. No biscuit is worth Laura going for a moment not knowing.
Yeah. Got no ammo. I've got ammo.
Oh, you got your little octopus.
Got a pocket puss.
Yes, that's got a little octopus.
You know those like fidget poppy.
Oh yeah.
Got one in the shape of an octopus where every tentacle is a little round pop pop, and you can turn the octopus inside out and it's a big pop pop.
Ah!
Inside.
Hello, Smudge. There is a cat here now. Hi. Thank you for climbing up my spine live on air. you good? Are you good? What's happening here?
I like basing his back suggestion. I'm gonna read that to Fee when they return.
Yeah.
I think that is fair. I haven't mentioned Jonathan to them in ages.
What?
I'm really well behaved with it. But we were supposed to do a Boston's Favourite Son on like last Friday,
Yeah.
and then I passed out for like half a day,
Wow.
and then woke up like almost exactly an hour after Jonathan had a hard limit on when we would have to stop.
Mm.
So I feel I'm gonna message him now and see if he's up for it tomorrow. Because I've not spoken to we've not done a podcast since Christmas Eve, and
Wow.
I'm getting peculiar from.
You jonesing for
Oh God, I'm
for
bursting
Jonathan.
with ideas.
Ooh.
Some Vaseline for your little lips.
And maybe for Jonathan.
There you go.
Why isn't Jonathan a lip balm?
Why isn't Jonathan what, sorry?
A lip balm.
Right, I'd smear him on my mouth.
Right. I'm sure he's got a little dispenser you could rub around your lips.
I dream every night of Jonathan's soothing moisture.
I'm sure he dreams of you too.
Is it a dream if you're screaming?
I mean, isn't that what dreams are?
Depends what the screams signify.
It's time for
Sorry,
scream.
I heard that you had a suggestion for me.
Oh yeah. Yeah, based on his back thought, well, I don't mention Jonathan, and you don't torture me when I'm trying to
Ooh.
take sustenance that I need to live. Seems a fair exchange.
Okay.
But you could just ask me if you wanted me to stop. Why are you bargaining with me?
Hello and welcome to Jonesing for Jonathan.
Because I thought it was a fun thing to say, and now it's... Oh no.
Oh no,
Oh,
it's
no.
been made awkward.
Now it's orcs.
Oh no, is it awkward?
Proper orcs, mate.
Oh, this is kind of ruining your plan to convince everyone that I'm horrible to you.
I'm not. I think what I described from our relationship is charming.
Yeah?
And then you...
Did it sound
you get
charming when
upset
you
Oh,
lied?
making it
You've
sound
dripped
like
on my
you're
glasses.
abusing me, which
Did
they're
it-
not.
Did it sound charming when you lied and said I was going to replace your med with Skittles? When I wasn't going to do that at all, and I didn't even suggest that. I said I was going to put a little treat in there with them, and you were like, oh, you're going to take my life-saving medication away.
Well, it was Smarties, not Skittles,
Good.
so you're already proven to be an unreliable narrator.
Sector objective completed. Fine job.
Oh, it's smudged. Smudge, you've smudged me.
Sending in the drop pod.
I just want to state for the record that Phoenix does not abuse me.
That is
That is
true.
what you'd say if I was abusive, though, so...
Oh, that's true.
Well,
Yeah, I think you're right on that.
you can always message me and let me know and I will.
No, they treat me exceptionally well.
Good, you deserve it.
Never felt so spoiled.
5 minutes.
I mean, I rarely ever felt cared about, so it's a real trade-up for me.
Oh, I thought you were about to say, so the bar's on the floor.
You're very good for me.
The smudge has left the shoulder. The smudge has left the shoulder.
Now what are you going to do for a shoulder kitten?
Straighten my spine. Imagine such a thing.
Straighten up and stream right, are you?
Straighten up, stream right. That's the plan.
Cynic 1984, most of my stuff hasn't arrived yet, so I don't
Just
have
the hat.
the advent calendar. Conrad shipped my hat and my PS5 directly to here. All of my other stuff is in a shipping container. It is currently on the ocean, I think.
Yeah, it's in the big wet.
It's in the big wet. It's on a ship and it's on its way in a big storage container.
It's due far too close for my personal comfort.
Mm-hmm.
It's due too soon, Stephanie. I thought it'd take longer.
Right.
It's not taking as longer as I wanted it to. I'm really hoping for some delays.
Wow. My life's in there.
Yeah. I'd like it if it could not arrive until we found you a place to rent.
Yeah.
Another place came up that's really cool, but it's like 10 minutes walk.
Oh, that's no good.
Right? I'm not keen on it being 10 minutes walk.
That can be a little walk for your mental health.
Oh,
And there's a reward at the end of it.
have I done a stupid walk today? I've done a stupid walk today. I'm good.
Yeah, you walked.
I walked
walked
to
the
places.
Binksman.
Oh, he's so squishy.
He is squishy. He was a special guest star on Podquisition this week.
What?
Yeah, the little Binksman wandered in when I was recording Podquisition to inform me Pop because he had his own little fidgety pop.
Aww.
It was one I got him the other day. It's in the shape of a dinosaur and it's like white, but when you take it out into the sun, it goes like blue and purple.
That is freaking adorable.
I didn't even know it changed colour when I got it, and then we walked outside for a bit, and then it was like, whoa, that is a different colour. This is the best day of my life.
Aww.
And we doubted the child at first because it was the only white one in a box of multicoloured ones. And we were like, do you want a funky coloured octopus? And he was like, no, I want the T-Rex.
He did want the T-Rex. I think he even signified it by going, rawr.
Rawr. Dinosaur goes rawr.
It does go rawr.
Wait, is Bink George from Peppa Pig? Arr.
He does go rawr. He
Yeah.
knows what dinosaurs say.
Yeah.
I was teaching him colours the other day.
Oh, Nursery's really impressed.
You're right. He's good at his. I taught him colours and I taught him the word heavy. Every time he says heavy now, I feel a little bit of pride. Heavy. Because he gave me the little Dr. Octopus grippy toy claw that the kids have, which he calls the nip nip. And he was giving me things to pick up with it, and then pointing at a box and saying, "In there."
Tidy up.
Child.
You, tidy up.
He'll have a face covered in snot and chocolate, but he demands clean hands and neat. Like, things have to be in their proper place.
Quite correct, too.
He'll organise a shelf, but he won't let a baby wipe anywhere near his mush.
That's sensory. That's a big sensory to put a baby wipe near a mush.
Well, yeah, fair point. But other than the perpetually soily, impish face, he is a very neat, clean lad.
Top ladding that, Binksman.
Mm-hmm.
Steph, where can we find you on the internet and where can we find you wrestling?
You can find me on the internet at patreon.com/JimQuisition, at Twitch TV/JimSterling, at Jim Sterling on Twitter, and tickets are now sold out for North Wrestling on Saturday, February 5th. I'm sure there will be footage either on North Wrestling's Patreon or their YouTube channel. But yes, Saturday, Feb 5th, I am debuting in the UK, in Newcastle.
Your debut, K?
My debut K, that ain't bad.
Hey.
That's good.
Yay!
Mm-hmm. B,
Me?
where you be found on the internet?
I can be found as at Phoenix2Hill on Twitter. What about you? Where can you be found?
Me, I can be found right here, right now. I can also be found at streamerlinks.com/Janiac, JANEIIAC. I couldn't get the unified branding like everyone else, like all the cool kids, so I am variously Maniac, Janiac, and Janiac, and Stoned Monkey Radio everywhere. The most important one is patreon.com/Stoned Monkey Radio. For as little as $1 a month, you can help justify a 76-hour work week, and it is those little $1 a month regularly repeating ones that often make the biggest difference, so anything is greatly appreciated. I make music under the name Bedroom Programmer. I do t-shirts over at my Redbubble. I want to say some thank yous to some lovely people. Firstly, I want to say thank you to the lovely people who have done gifting subs. I think that's St. Dharma, and I think Laura subbed as well. I don't have a list of those. But for Towel Month, because we don't get updated Patreon stats until the 5th, thank you very much to Math Tiger came out of his burnout haze. What the hell, November? How many credits time is? At least 2. To Lula, Larry Yelling MB is very happy with the Zucker and Bertie they were receiving. Also something about Austin not getting redacted out. Omegon the Sane, Laura K. Buzz. Callum probably missed the cut-off date for last time. Turner, Cassiopeia Swift, Future Fishy Calorie Jane still grieving a fictional autistic squiddling chef. Goody Mum Rob Sothoff, did you know the kangaroo can jump higher than the average house? The average house cannot jump. Steffi K, Tynan, Anthony Tippin, Constantine Cooney, Higgins the Seagull, Jamie East, Kiri Magic, Sean Linesberg, Conduit of Unnecessary Christmas Specials, Tom Bowers, The Cantankerous Gnome, a Hitchhiking Velociraptor. Thank you very much to all of you. I very much appreciate you, and I very much appreciate all of you for coming along and hanging out and chat. We'll see you again sometime. Oh, bye.